Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we got a good one. This is about the Canadian thrash legends Razor, the flagship of Canada. Yeah, damn right I said it. This band is fucking amazing. Most of you probably already love them, but a lot of you don't. And this video is gonna make you listen to them and make you get into them. You might notice I have a little more leather on than usual. That's because this is fucking Razor, man. You gotta have leather on, and you gotta have your jeans. This is classic, ultra amazing speed metal, man. Pay respect to the greats. So let's start talking about these releases. First big release, 1984, with Razor's Armed and Dangerous. Amazing EP. I'll put the artwork up here of everything that I don't own from their discography. This is an amazing EP, just absolutely phenomenal. Kind of like a mix of sounds between something like Judas Priest and AC/DC, in my opinion. You got the guitar strumming, just amazing. You have Stace Sheepdog McLaren on vocals. You have Dave Carlo doing all the fucking riffs. He's a riff master. He just comes up with endless amazing riffs, obviously. And then you have Embro on drums and Mike on bass. So this EP is just phenomenal, and it lays down a great blueprint for what's gonna come. And it's just ultra amazing, classic thrash, speed metal, heavy metal, but not really into their full sound yet. I'm gonna take these off because it's fucking hot in this room. All right, so. Going into the debut, huge improvement with 1985's Razor Executioner's Song. This is one of the best examples of a cross between the thrash metal, heavy metal, and speed metal. Just absolutely perfection. There's not a single dull moment on here. City of Damnation's amazing. Tried getting through this without singing along to every song, like Take This Torch and stuff. Just absolutely phenomenal. This is the remaster artwork. It's fucking amazing. I don't think Razor fully found their sound 100% yet, but it's just incredible, and that's what we're listening to in the background right now. So Executioner's Song, this is just fucking incredible. It doesn't get better, people. I'm telling you. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Razor's fucking amazing. Just the goats. Greatest of all time. I don't think metal gets better than this band, to be frank with you. So that's Executioner's Song. Let's move on to one of my favorites. And that is going to be also from 1985 with Razor, Evil Invaders. This album, holy shit. This might I might like this more than like any of the other classics from 1985, and damn right I said it. The badassery of this record knows no bounds. Pick any song on the record and it's gonna be a goddamn hit and a thing in time. Cross Me Fool is probably my favorite song. Go check that one out. Pause the video and listen to it right now if you never have. This is just fist banging fucking mania. On the back of this, look what it says right here. We spit on those who choose to pose. We hang with the best. We thrash with the best. My bad, I misquoted it. Ultra badassery, Harley Davidson's, leather jeans, boots, everything you want to see on a classic release. I'll show that again too. Absolutely banging, badass motherfucking album. Also from 1985. This is when Razor fully finds their sound. Listen to that nice scream from Sheepdog, by the way. Anyway, just total badassery. Like, come on, people. This is what metal's supposed to be about. This is metal at its core. You know, metal's a whole lot of things these days, but man, this is the spirit of it. This is the fucking holy Bible right here of fucking metal, right here. Albums like this embody what I want from metal bands. The attitude, the approach, the rebelliousness. I mean, again, one last time. Look at those fuckers. I can't tell you how much I love this album. You know, Legacy of Doom's another great one. Just this album is just fucking just absolutely flawless. Absolutely amazing. So that's Evil Invaders, also from 1985. Now, let's get into a absolutely, to this day, underappreciated one. We're gonna get right into the 1986 Malicious Intent from Razor. 1986, yeah. Sorry, I said that twice, but absolutely fucking amazing album. Listen to Grindstone, and then Rebel Onslaught's amazing, and just listen to all these songs. Malicious Intent, the title track, Tearing Me to Pieces, Tear Me to Pieces, Tear Me to Pieces, just absolutely ridiculous. Just all this stuff. Page of Ragers, I mean, I'm naming every song basically. Challenge the Eagle is another highlight, just absolutely phenomenal. Some people don't like the production of this album. I don't know why I'm moving it so much, but it's fucking amazing. I love the production on this. It's dry and I like it for that reason. It's just really a cool, unique sound. And just completely badass album, kind of different. I wouldn't say it's as good as Evil Invaders, but it's darker than Evil Invaders. The songs are a little more obscure. They're not as catchy. It's probably a heavier, nastier album than Evil Invaders. But Evil Invaders is just so goddamn, just the guitar tone's so nasty, and it's such a brutal album, like, and it's so catchy, like, it's hard to beat Evil Invaders. But yeah, just complete, utter badassery again, embodying what metal is all about. Unbelievable. Ridiculously good album. And then that leads me on to the next one, which I also don't have, but this one's kind of deviating, and I'll put it up here. It's kind of a deviation because you get thrash, and this is Custom Killing from 1987. You get thrash, but this is much more of a progressive thrash album, not in like an artillery sense or something like that, but more like the songs are longer. Usually Razor songs tend to be pretty short and catchy, but these songs are longer. They're less classically structured. They don't have that quite as badass biker, if you will, approach. But it's a really cool album, and I think it's pretty underrated and not appreciated enough. It's really cool for what it is, and I would recommend that one too from 87. I will be buying that as well, just like Armed and Dangerous. Custom Killings is a very cool album. I've actually never heard another album that sounds like it. Razor's pretty unique, but this album brings that uniqueness to another level. So without further ado, let's put the shades back on and get right into 1998. Because what I deem to be the best Razor album of all time is fucking Violent Restitution. And do you want to taste the floor? Do you want to be locked up behind bars? Do you want to be taken by an enforcer? Okay, I'll shut up with all the song references now. Yeah, this album is perfect. Every single song is a 10. Even the title track, Violent Restitution, which is played at the beginning of this video, as you might have noticed. This album epitomizes everything that I fucking love about metal. This is a brutal, and utterly fast, ridiculously well done, well produced, well played album. Dave Carlo's riffing is next level on this shit. I think he reached his absolute mountaintop on this. Same with Sheepdog. Holy fuck, his vocals are absolutely unbelievable on this record. Nothing like him. Show the little picture of the band here too. Hypertension is just a thrash anthem, by the way. Just absolutely phenomenal there. You could name everything. Discipline is it's just unbelievably crazy stuff. The way they wrote this and how well it's performed. I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you don't know Violent Restitution, you have to change that right now, because this is going to become the best record you'll ever hear in your life, or one of them at least. I mean, this is just utterly brutal, fast, catchy thrash. And then you also have Rob Mills come in on this album, which honestly improves the drumming a lot. The drumming is just amped up as fuck on this album to match the riffing style, which you have to be a completely superior, incredible drummer to play the material that Dave Carlo came up with on this. And these guys just killed this album. This is an utter masterpiece. Top 10 thrash metal of all time, easily. Yeah, just utterly mind-blowing stuff. So now we have a big change, because Sheepdog is no longer in the band, and with a new vocalist comes new tricks and comes new styles, and this is a big style change for Razor. So what am I talking about, you might ask? And that is, oh yeah, I mentioned 1988 was Violent Restitution. So 1990s Shotgun Justice. So with this one, you have Bob Reed coming on vocals, which is a great vocalist in his own right. Very different from Sheepdog, though. This guy is much more, along the lines of something that you might hear in Exodus or something, for example. Bob Reed's a great vocalist, and he's very fast with his punctuation. This is a very fast, aggressive album. Take nothing away. I mean, this is amazing. There's a song on here that I love, that's just about the band basically playing a show and they don't get paid, and then they have to, do all this shit. It's just, the lyrics are great here too. Again, Dave Carlos, this is probably, another masterpiece back to back, and that's impressive. Considering not having Sheepdog, which Sheepdog I consider to be a core element of what made this band great. So having Bob Reed come in and make a record this fucking good, which is another completely 10 out of 10 knocked it out of the park record, is impressive. And it's a testament to Bob Reed's skill, because he fucking made this record awesome. And honestly, I can't imagine these songs any other way with any other vocals on top of them. So awesome. You get Shotgun, of course, all this great stuff on the record. And I'll show the original artwork for this as well, because it's a little different on the original. It's actually, the original artwork actually kind of looks a little bit silly, believe it or not. So that's 1990. So in 1991, pretty interesting, but almost as good, you have Razor with Open Hostility. This is a great 1991 thrash metal album. The 90s, when most bands were abandoning the sound, Razor doubled down in 91 and made this utterly brutal album right here. You just have so many good songs on this. My favorite song is probably Free Lunch. I love that song. And you just get an awesome album cover. Again, this one's not the original, but peekaboo. But the original artwork, I'll have it up here. This is just a fucking awesome redo of the album cover, as you can see. Very detailed, very nice, on Relapse Records. Comes with some demo tracks too. But this is great. I love the production value on this record. I think Dave Carlo played so fast and so tightly on this record too. You guys gotta realize that this is very much Dave Carlo's baby, and he is such a magnificent songwriter and riff master. I mean, nobody fucking riffs like Dave Carlo. Dude's just a beast, utter beast. And interestingly enough, so you have Bob Reed killing it on vocals on this one. I think his vocals sound even better on this one almost. It's debatable though. And then you get actually, mortician drums on this, which, what do you mean by that, you ask? Well, programmed drums, which, take what you will with that, but they actually fit this album really good, and they sound really good. It's a very, very well done album, and it sounds really good. So, you get this bloody boot on the back. Then, you get a little hiatus. It's the 90s, like, you can't blame these thrash bands, obviously. And then we come to my least favorite Razor album, which is by far and away definitely Decibels. So Decibels, it's from 1997, and it's not a bad record by any means. I don't plan on owning this in my collection, but like I said, it's not a bad record by any means, but it's got good riffs and stuff, but some of the vocal stylization I'm not a fan of. You get some of those industrial sounding vocal filters on it, and it's just a little bit more generic. It's not as brutal as the previous stuff, and it's not as unique. And like I said with the vocals, it's not bad though, it's just okay, and the album artwork is just horrible, but it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. But Decibels is still worth mentioning, and a lot of people will live and die by that album too. There's a whole group of people who love that record, so don't take my opinion for truth 100%. By all means, go check out Decibels, and you might fucking fall in love with it. You never know. So, a long time passes, and you get to 2022, which is a great comeback album, Cycle of Contempt, which I also don't own this one, but I plan on owning it as well. Cycle of Contempt is great, really cheesy, but in a great, awesome way, album cover. And it's just an awesome return to form. Does it reinvent the wheel? No, but it doesn't need to, It really doesn't need to. It just needs to put Razor back on the map and give them another new breath of fresh air, because this album is fucking kick-ass. I mean, it's just a really awesome album. Like, I don't know how to describe the production, but the production is, it sounds old school, It's not super polished and stuff. It sounds like an 80s record, which is awesome. Bob Reed's vocals are definitely different after all that time passing, but they're really good. And everybody's shredding as always, and then you have the lineup. The rest of the guys are coming back from the lineup. I shouldn't say the rest of the guys. Mike, the last album he played on was Custom Killing, and he returns on Cycle of Contempt, which is awesome. So, I wasn't trying to make a long video or anything, but I just wanted to make a video, talking about how fucking great Razor is. I love this band. I adore this band. They're one of the best bands ever, in my opinion, and I know I didn't rank them, but maybe that'll be a future album where I can rank Razor albums. Definitely want to cover them on the channel. But, they stand for everything that heavy metal, thrash metal, whatever. They stand for everything that metal is supposed to be about and what it should be, dude. This is metal, the heart of metal, the spirit of metal. Another one of those bands, man. It's like, Razor's just, how can you love metal and not love Razor kind of thing, Anyway, hope you guys fucking enjoyed the video. Go watch the prior video, the interview that I did with Chuck Sherwood of Incantation 2, because I'm really proud of that video, and the algorithm clearly did not, show that one off very much. So go check it out if you have time, And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we're on the road to 3,000 subs, so I'll have to figure out what video to make for that. Anyway, guys, until next time, bump fucking razor, hell yeah. I'll see you on the next video.